Good morning, everyone. Today is Saturday, June 6th, 2026 at 10:26, and today we have our Day 1 outlook to look at for today. So our Day 1 outlook, we have a slight risk that encompasses parts of eastern Montana and western North Dakota, and we have another slight risk that encompasses parts of central to eastern Indiana, much of Ohio, all of Pennsylvania, northern West Virginia, western to northern Maryland, northern Delaware, much of New Jersey, parts of eastern New York State, and southern New York State as well, all of Connecticut, all of Massachusetts, southern Vermont, and southern New Hampshire, as well as northwestern Rhode Island. We have a marginal risk that encompasses parts of, we'll start here, we have central to eastern Montana, northern Wyoming, northwestern South Dakota, and western North Dakota. We have another marginal risk over here that encompasses parts of central to northeastern Texas and southern Oklahoma. And we have another 5%, marginal risk that encompasses parts of southern Iowa, northern Missouri, central Illinois, going into southern and central Indiana, southern and northern Indiana, southern to southeastern Michigan, southern Ohio, central West Virginia, northern Virginia, Washington, D.C., central Maryland, central Delaware, parts of southern New Jersey, and going back through parts of southeastern Rhode Island, and going into central and northern New Hampshire, southern Maine, northern Vermont, and northern New York State. So we do have those areas under a marginal risk for today. So let's go ahead and see what we've got for today. Today we have a 2% tornado risk that encompasses parts of northeastern Montana and northwestern North Dakota. We also have a 2% over here that encompasses parts of central to eastern Ohio and northern to West Virginia and western to central Pennsylvania. So we do have those areas under a 2% tornado risk today. We have Columbus, Pittsburgh, Akron, Parma, and Canton under the 2%. So we could see an EF0 tornado possible in the 2% areas today. Going into the wind threat for today, we have a 30% that encompasses parts of eastern Ohio, much of central Pennsylvania, central to northern New Jersey, and eastern and southern New York State, parts of northwestern Massachusetts and northwestern Connecticut and western Massachusetts. And we do have a 15% that encompasses parts of central to eastern New York State, southern Vermont, southern New Hampshire, much of Massachusetts, much of Connecticut, northwestern Rhode Island, parts of, what state am I looking at? New Jersey, southern New Jersey, northern Delaware, northern to western Maryland, northern West Virginia, much of Ohio actually, northwestern Pennsylvania, parts of southern to eastern New York State, and going back through central Indiana. We also have a 5% hatched over here that encompasses 15% hatched, that encompasses parts of eastern Montana and western North Dakota. And we have a 5% hatch that encompasses parts of central to eastern Montana, northern Wyoming, northwestern South Dakota, and western North Dakota. We have a 5% normal encompassing central Montana. We have another 5% over here encompassing parts of central to northeastern Texas and southern Oklahoma. And we have a 5% over here that encompasses parts of southern Iowa, northern Missouri, central Illinois, southern and northern Indiana, southeastern Michigan, southern Ohio, central West Virginia, northern Virginia, Washington, D.C., central Maryland, central Delaware, southern New Jersey, going back through parts of southeastern Rhode Island, and parts of southern Maine, central to northern New Hampshire, northern Vermont, and parts of northern New York State. So we do have those areas under a 5%. So we have Minot, Sheridan, Williston, Miles City, and Glendive under the significant severe. Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, Newark, Jersey City, and Yonkers under the 30%. New York, Indianapolis, Columbus, Cleveland, and Toledo under the 15%. And Dallas, Detroit, Fort Worth, Baltimore, and Boston under the 5%. So for the 30% area, We could see up to 80-mile-per-hour wind gusts possible today. 15% hatched, we could see up to 80-mile-per-hour wind gusts possible today as well. 15% normal, we could see 60 to 75-mile-per-hour wind gusts possible today. 5% hatched, we could see 60 to 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts as well. That was the reset. And 5% normal, we could see 60 to 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts. So please be mindful of that today. Going into the hail risk for today, we have a 15% that encompasses parts of eastern Montana and western North Dakota. We also have another 15% that encompasses parts of central to eastern Ohio, northern West Virginia, and parts of western to central Pennsylvania. We also have a 15% that encompasses, 5% that encompasses parts of central to eastern New York State, much of New Jersey, southern Vermont, southern New Hampshire, parts of much of Massachusetts, western to central Connecticut, much of New Jersey, central to eastern Pennsylvania, central Maryland, parts of western Maryland as well, northern Virginia. Washington, D.C. is not included in this. Central to northern West Virginia, western to southern Ohio, southeastern Michigan, central Indiana, into eastern Illinois. We also have a 5% over here that encompasses parts of central to northeastern Texas and southern Oklahoma. And we have a 5% over here encompassing parts of central to eastern Montana and western North Dakota. So we do have those areas under a 5% today. We have Columbus, Cleveland, Pittsburgh, Akron, and Parma under the 15%. And New York, Philadelphia, Dallas, Detroit, and Indianapolis under the 5%. So for the 15% areas, we could see 1 to 3 inch diameter hail possible. In 5% areas, we could see 1 to 2 inch diameter hail possible. So please be mindful of that today. Going into the summary for today, it says thunderstorms with damaging wind gusts and isolated large hail are expected to develop later today from parts of the lower Great Lakes and Ohio Valley into southern New England. Large hail and severe wind gusts are expected in the northern high plains and southern plains. So I do really hope that you stay weather aware and stay safe today. There's today's hail risk. Here's today's wind risk. Here's today's tornado risk. There's today's day one outlook. So I do really hope that you stay weather aware and stay safe today. Yes, even if you are under a marginal risk, you still want to remain weather aware and safe, as you never know what these storms could do in the marginals. Anyway, I do really hope that you have a great rest of your day, and I will have my day 2 outlook later on this afternoon. Anyway, I do really hope that you have a great day. Stay weather aware, stay safe, and take care.